All right, I'm back with another one. This your friend here, your pal, your compadre, Cousin Corey, aka Lord Young, aka Air Joystick, aka call me whatever you want as long as you don't call me broke. Season 4, episode 7. One more episode left. What is it called? Metanoia? If that's how you say it, I don't know. Who knows? You want to have a drink at a time like this. Okay, that's the quote from when at the beginning of the episode where Maeve and Bernard were at the Hoover Dam and they were going through one of Bernard's simulations, and he offered her a drink one time, and then another time she asked for a drink, and one of the quotes was in doing this one of the simulations was, you want to have a drink at a time like this. So I don't know why they chose that quote. I don't know, but look, check this out though. Check this out. This was a heck of a show, man. We got a lot going on this show, man. Bernard, dead. Maeve, dead. Hell, dead. The human William, dead. 4 people killed off just like that. And now you see why I didn't even do no predictions. Because none of you have predicted that. I don't care what nobody say. None of you people, the podcasters, YouTube, none of you guys predicted 4 people getting killed off like that. I couldn't have guessed it if I went through a million simulations like Bernard did to find the ending. If I was Bernard, I couldn't have came up with that many simulations that would have gave me 4 people dead, 4 hosts dead at that, and 1 human. Come on, man. That's why these writers are too far ahead, man. You cannot predict this show, man. That's what makes this show so good. You cannot predict it. So don't even try. That's exactly why I don't predict it. One interesting thing that I mean, so much happened, man. I mean, we could be in here forever talking about all the different stuff that happened. You know, we could be in here forever talking about that, but I'm gonna just highlight one important thing that I don't think a lot of people even notice or pay attention. You see these two, remember they fought each other, Maeve and Hale right here? Well, what if you remember season 3, Maeve had a big fight scene with Dolores, with the original Dolores. And I just thought it was interesting that Maeve in season 4, she ended up having another fight scene with Dolores 2.0 of the original Dolores. Because remember, Hale is a copy of the original Dolores. So Maeve was fighting Dolores again in season 4. Did anybody pick up on that? I know you didn't. That's why you need to hit that like button, and that's why you're here hanging out with me, because I'm here to tell you stuff like that. But it's so much happening. I mean, it's so much, man. I mean, there's a lot happening. It looked like, I mean, hey, man, it's a lot, man. A lot was happening. We could go on and on, but pretty much Christine / Dolores, I guess you could say, she went around with Teddy. She went back to her job and she executed Order 66. She basically that's shout out to my Star Wars people. You know what I'm talking about. She executed Order 66. That's in my Emperor Palpatine voice. But basically, she just had them destroy Olympia, her old job she worked at, and she had, them destroyed or whatever. But Hale is ready to shut down the city and get her host into armless bodies. You notice those robots that she got everybody get into don't have no arms? You know why, don't you? Because that's to keep the host from killing themselves. You can't kill yourself. Well, you can't kill yourself. Well, it's harder to kill yourself without arms. I'll say it like that. So that's why them funny looking robots that she had them putting the pearls into, they don't have arms. But I mean, they got legs, so they can just jump off a cliff, can't they? I mean, the hell really ain't thinking this thing through. At the end of the day, the hosts, they just want to kill themselves. They hate their existence, you know. But hey, man, let's go move on to predictions. Look here, man. First things first, man. This Teddy thing with Dolores. Okay, remember you got Teddy walking around with Dolores. He's walking around kind of guiding Dolores into her becoming woke. Well, not Dolores, I mean Christine. He's guiding Christine around, awakening her inner self, I guess you could say, and all this and that. What's really that? What is going on with that Teddy character? This what I'm thinking. Is Teddy, was he resurrected or created by hell? And is he part of hell's plan? Is he working for hell? And is this really like a simulation hell has made with Christina to get her to search within herself and find the answers? And you're probably saying, Lord Young, Cousin Corey, what do you mean find the answers? The answers to the key to the sublime. You know the place that the original Dolores created at the Hoover Dam, you know, that's the sublime. That's where all the hosts are at, and hell don't have access to it. The hell, she don't have access to it. So only Dolores has access to it, and I think she also put it in Bernard. She also put the key to access it inside Bernard as well. So hell, maybe this is what I'm thinking. Maybe she got that. She created that Teddy, or she got that Teddy working for her, and Teddy is really maybe a copy of the Lord, of a copy of hell, or better yet, just working for hell, and he's going along with Christina to get her to some kind of way, get her to remember the access code to the sublime at the Hoover Dam. Okay, let's see. Hey, if it work out like that, remember you heard it here first, and hit that like button and subscribe button and share button. You know, and let me tell you something. You see, the real version, the human version of the Man in Black was killed, right? Supposedly. Hey, this ain't the first time we saw the human version of the Man in Black killed. At the end of season 3, we saw him killed by his copy. So look, he was killed by his copy before and brought back, and he can be killed by his copy again and brought back. I don't think this is the last that we're seeing of the human Man in Black. Some kind of way, that little storage device that freezes, that cryogenic thing that freezes them up, that thing might be able to heal them or something. Because if you notice, when Stubbs and Caleb's daughter entered in there to find the Man in Black's carcass hanging from the thing bleeding, when they found his body, she was talking about, we need to help him and this and that, as if they could help him and maybe bring him back or something. I don't know. But if you notice, when they accessed the room, they had like a little, at the doorway, they had like a little computer monitor screen right there, and it showed the status of his body or whatever. It shows the status of his body, of his vitals or whatever. So I'm thinking that machine might be able to revitalize him. They're storing him in there. So I'm telling you, this might not be the last that we see of the human Man in Black. And let me just say this. Might not be the last of any of those 4 characters that were killed off. That might not be the last we see of them. You know, they bring people back all the time. Hell is coming back. We can see that in the preview. Hell is gonna get brought back because we see one of them little white henchmen, them white robots, pick her body up, Hell's body up, and take her inside. So he's gonna probably bring Hell back, and I think we're gonna see Hell at the Grand Canyon. So Hell's coming back, and anybody else could come back. You know, nobody's dead on this show. Nobody's dead. You know. And if you remember season 3, the Rehoboth machine, you know, that's the machine that killed Dolores. The Rehoboth machine kept saying that in 23 years, the human population will be annihilated. It kept saying that. And I think that's why Bernard understands that no matter how many simulations he does, he kept dying in the end of each simulation that he went through. And so, like Bernard was telling Maeve, there's nothing we can do. It's going to end with the end of human civilization. That's going to happen. What I think Bernard was trying to do was just trying to give it a hope to where at least the rebels could survive and maybe repopulate mankind. But everybody in that city gonna die. I think Hale say she wanted to put them in cold storage, but the Man in Black, the copy of the Man in Black is taking over. The host Man in Black is taking over, and he wants hell and damnation, and he want that's what he wants. So this is gonna be interesting, and just like Rehoboth said, 23 years later, and this is what we're going to see happen. So this next episode, we're going to see what Rehoboth said in season 3, the annihilation of the human race, and it's finna be a lot of hell. That city's going to go up in flames, just like Bernard was seeing it inside the whatever that thing is in the Grand Canyon that they're inside of. Remember, like Bernard told Maeve, all of those two, they're inside the Grand Canyon, whatever you call that thing, where the other hosts are at, the abyss or whatever they call it. So, man, I'm just looking forward to the season finale, man. It's gonna be a good season finale. They will not disappoint. I don't know why HBO don't give them 10 episodes. You give all these other crappy shows, they get 10 episodes. Why the hell Westworld can't get it? Come on, man. Come on, HBO. Come on, Warner Brothers or whoever your parent company is. Come on, AT&T, whoever. If you're still here, I know one thing. That means one thing. You're a real one. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, keep watching, cause I'm gonna keep coming, and I'm gonna get better and better. This channel's gonna get higher, higher, higher. We're gonna keep elevating. Can't stop, won't stop. Like Puff Daddy back in the 90s. I'm like Puff Daddy back in the prime, baby. Can't stop, won't stop. You know what I'm saying? Suited and booted. That's how it gets down. Suited and booted. You like that wins or not? This is called a wins or not, ladies and gentlemen. And you probably can't see the details in this tie. Let me show you something. See, this is a Brooks Brothers tie. Okay? Brooks Brothers. Yeah, Brooks Brothers. Look at that. Brooks Brothers tie. But you see this little details in this tie? See them little flowers in there? Guess what? Check out my Ralph Lauren coat. That's my Ralph Lauren coat. Look at the designs of that coat. Don't the little flowers inside the coat match the tie? You can't beat that. Nice Ralph Lauren suit too. Hey, you can't beat that, baby. And that's why can't beat it, baby. Okay, I need a tailor too. I'm looking for a tailor. Okay, I got specific alterations that I like to make on my garments that nobody else does. So I need a good tailor that can meet my specific specification for my garment. And thanks for watching. And until next time.